Are we in any danger in this building? I just need to tell whoever this is that I'm not a witch, because he's screaming at me, witch, witch, witch. There's a kind of that, just eyes. That's quite aggressive when they just show their eyes.
Oh! Oh! That was right by me.
David began his initial reading in what had once been the magnificent chapel of the Towers.
That is amazing. Look at that ceiling.
It is extraordinary. Beautiful.
And the window. But more importantly, who's here?
There's no names, there's no sense of presence here. I come fighting to find an individual attached specifically to this place.
Right.
But there is a wafting, there's a female wandering around, and I don't think she's particularly attached to here, but she looks to me as if she looks after the whole thing. She's very authoritative.
When you are picking up on this female, can you see what she looks like?
She's like a governess kind of figure. She has a gown on, a very serious looking gown on, a very serious pull. Sort of black gown with a white ruff here. There's like a white collar thing here. It's very tight, very, nipped in at the waist, but, big at the back, really.
Okay. Time period?
Probably about 1800s. She's very about that time. She's very commanding. Takes complete charge of the place by the looks of it.
What time period would you say that this church would date back to?
Probably about the same period. It feels as if there's something else underneath it. It feels like maybe even there is a sense in this area, and this is a general thing in this area of life being here for a long, long time. Mm-hmm. Therefore, there would have been throughout the ages there would have been some kind of worship, or whether it was pagan or whatever it was. But it feels to me that there's like it's been built and built. Do you know what I mean? Built on top of something. It feels like that to me.
Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of scurrying about in here. Lots of to and fro. Mm-hmm. I can hear lots of titter and stupidness. So I'm hearing a lot of tittering and stupidness. When people work together, there's a lot of we never did, and all that kind of buzzing around, people running around all over the place, particularly in domestic service, where there's you'll never guess what she's wearing this week,
Listen. It's when you talk, it happens. Whisper, just whisper talking.
So I have a sense of
Wow, that's loud.
everybody stand still. Is there anyone there? Could you make a sound? If there's a female here. Could you knock twice for us, just to confirm that you're here? Okay. Did you used to look after this building? Are we in any danger in this building? Was that two?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Ask her to knock out how many spirits are here.
Could you knock out for us? Just tap how many of you are here. How many spirits are here?
Eleven.
11?
11. Okay.
Great.
Ask how many are with us now in this room.
Can you please tell me how many are with us in this room now then? Three.
Three.
Okay.
Three.
Okay.
All right. So, who, in your opinion, is making these knocking sounds? So far, we've only got this woman. And I know it's really difficult, but who else can you pick up on?
The only other thing I've got is 2 children. There's 2 kids with her. And her, I've got 3. I've got her and 2 children.
Okay.
And it's 2 little girls.
Right.
Who are very silent, very quiet little things.
Do you know what they died from?
No. Not yet, no. There's a name. Now, I don't know if this is... Now I've seen 2 little girls. No, it's the housekeeper's name are the 2 kids.
That's good.
It's a double name. It's Elizabeth Ann.
That's good, that's right.
Is that your name? Is it Elizabeth Ann? Her surname begins with D and I can't quite get it.
I am going to get so lost when all the lights are turned off.
Isn't it?
I think there are bats in here.
Oh, no.
You can hear the birds as well.
Yeah,
Because of course there's no glass in the windows, which is why it's so cold.
This is I want to take your hand. I want you to take my hand and do this here.
Oh, really?
I feel very kind of. We're going again, so we're leaving here.
We're leaving.
Yeah, this is very processional. It's a very kind of like very grand way to go straight through there and into a carriage.
Oh, right. So straight through here.
Yeah, straight through there, towards, I don't know where that goes, but straight out and then into carriages.
Right. Okay.
I feel like there's a huge line of people.
Dating back to when?
Probably, again, late 17, early 1800s, perhaps.
Which is very interesting, considering what would have been the original plans of this building, if I can say.
Yeah.
And that would have been the front entrance, and people would have come in through there, and you can see kind of a passageway beyond that door. We can't get through there, but you can see people coming through
That's
there.
amazing.
Makes
That's brilliant.
sense.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's this huge line of people in all their finery and servants and, you know...
What
all the
are
rest
you
of it.
picturing a wedding or just a procession?
Just a dinner, a grand dinner. I think there would have been a lot of pomp and circumstance, and that's always, I guess, in a house like this.
Family names. I know there would have been an awful lot of families throughout here, but are there a couple of names that come to mind, or or not?
There is one name that comes to mind, which is Talbot. But, you know...
We've just got a knock behind you when you said that name. Very faint. So you're picking up on that family name and associated with this procession?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, okay.
I'm just pausing because I'm slightly concerned. There's a kind of who did a claw moment there.
Oh, fabulous.
There's
we
a
like
kind
those.
of, there's a kind of that, just eyes being shown and a hand across, which is quite aggressive when they just show their eyes.
Right. Male, female?
Male, definitely male, and there's just those, and they're very dark eyes.
Meaning, when we asked earlier on and we said, are we in any danger? 2 knocks came back for yes, and they were very clear. Could this be what they were talking about?
Possibly,
this entity?
yeah. I can't get past the block. There's like a real block and just those eyes looking.
Okay.
Nice.
So we're in for a bit of an interesting evening then, do you think?
You make contact with this one, yeah.
What do you think activity-wise we might get? Because we've already had the rappings and knockings. Do you think we're going to get anything else, especially in the séance?
I think there might be objects thrown at us, and I think this one seems aggressive as a bit of a shover.
Okay.
So we might feel pushed.
Pushed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to reassure you also, there are no bats inside.
Fantastic. Have you had your bat monitor out?
My bat detector.
I love it when you tell me that. That's good.
We switched to night vision and began our investigation with a visitor holding area for the famous Hex attraction, originally the armoury and picture galleries of the Towers.
A sort of similar feeling to that. It's very processional, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
that might be the length of the corridor. It feels very processional.
But what about activity? What about presence here?
There is I'm just picking up on sort of little words here and there. And the first word I get is invasion. It's kind of like it's an invasion.
Oh.
Can you imagine if this was yours, and if you were haunting it,